Hello everybody, welcome to Dakman Productions and welcome to Conrail. As you can hear, I still have a little frog in my voice due to allergies, so hopefully you guys can overlook that for this video. At any rate, today's video we're going to be running a Cargill train. So Cargill is a global food company and they were founded in 1865 and incorporated in Delaware. So they're a pretty old company and a pretty big company. But before we move on, I got some exciting news. I'm so happy. As you guys have seen or may have seen my community post, I went ahead and bought foam tiles that are meant for garages and basements. And when you get to be my age, or you worked in multiple warehouses and garages and factories that have concrete floors, your feet just can't take the basement floor anymore. You just can't take that concrete. So I decided to get foam tiles, not only for my feet and comfort, but it makes the ugly floor that I have look so much better. So let's take a look before we run this train. Alright everybody, let's take a look. Let's see what the Dakman has done. That's right. The floor is looking pretty good. It's not perfect, but all in all, I'm still happy with it. And of course, I had to have blue, for the Conrail. But while we're right here, we might as well go ahead and check out our Cargill train we're going to run. As usual, if you want to learn more about the locomotives that are leading the train, as well as a little bit more about Cargill itself, and if you like obscure, colorful locomotives, you might want to stay tuned, because we're going to look at some Cargill locomotives, and man, are they some beauties if you like brightly colored locomotives. But as usual, we'll run the train first, and then stay tuned to the end, and we'll talk about like I said, the two locomotives leading, and about Cargill and some other equipment. Enjoy.
This is the dispatcher. Do you copy?
Copy that, dispatcher. Over.
Very good. Start up and hold.
Copy that. Ready to start this trip. Out.
Roger that. Standing by. Now.
Okay, let's talk about this train. In the lead, we have a Lionel Legacy Conrail SD40-2, number 6424. And what makes the SD40-2 a little different physically is on the back end of it. It has a longer deck, which the engineers eventually nicknamed the porch. So that's how you could distinguish an SD40-2 and a regular SD40. The trailing unit is a Lionel Legacy Conrail SD40 number 6350. In real life, number 6350 was formerly a Penn Central, and then even before that was actually started life out as the Pennsylvania Railroad number 6350. So, yeah, quite interesting history on the number 6350. Started out as Pennsylvania, Penn Central, and then Conrail. This is an Atlas O Master Series 4427 covered hopper. Lionel has also made the same pieces, but I actually like the Atlas Master Series better. Everybody's going to know why. Because Atlas bar none, is the better freight car. This is a prototypical paint scheme. These were built in the late 60s to the early 70s. It would be very rare to see these today because they're aging out, meaning there's an FRA regulation that says when a freight car hits 50 years old, you either have to put it in an MOW service or scrap it. This Cargill hopper is also a Atlas O Master Series piece. Lionel also made this one as well. I believe they only made one road number. And Atlas O so far has made 4 road numbers of them. Another Atlas O piece, Cargill Salt. Cargill really did have salt hoppers just like these. So this is prototypical. This is basically a real car. Here's an interesting piece made by MTH right before they sold off a lot of their MTH Premier molds. But what makes this interesting is they made or produced what's basically a Cargill hopper car that's on a leased hopper. So this is actually a leasing company hopper with the Cargill name on it. I have found photos of that other companies have actually used this leasing company, such as ADM, but I have not found a photo yet of Cargill actually leasing from this company. Not saying that didn't happen, but, you know, I mean, you're not going to find photos of everything that you own online, I'm sure. This is an MTH Premier Cargill Centerflow hopper. These were made quite some time ago. Kind of hard to find. If you do find them, some people are asking a ridiculous price for them, but hey, whatever. I got mine really reasonable, and but these are prototypical as well. Cargill really did have these silver-colored hopper cars with their name on them. Here we have an Atlas O Master Series 25,500 gallon Cargill vegetable oils tank car. Really nice piece. I believe Atlas O has done 6 different road numbers so far. So here we have, again, MTH Premier tank cars. These were made right before MTH sold off a lot of their Premier molds. Cool pieces. I don't know if Cargill really had corn syrup cars in white. I've never seen one. I believe the most common freight car you'll see out there is the Cargill corn syrup tank car. There seems to be a ton of those out there. And they had different logos that they came up with over the years, and some say corn syrup, some say corn sweeteners. So they had a couple different tank cars out there. This is an Atlas O Master Series 17,000 gallon tank car. And as I mentioned, Cargill Foods has had a couple different designs. Here's one that says corn sweeteners on it. Also an Atlas O Master Series 17,000 gallon tank car. MTH Premier has done Cargill corn syrup cars as well. This is a MTH Cargill citric acid tank car. I believe this is just they call it the tank or funnel flow. But yeah, these are pretty nice. I don't know if Cargill really had citric acid tank cars, but hey, they were neat. Another MTH Premier car here. This is the 8,000 gallon tank car. One of the smallest tank cars you could get on a railroad. But this is a Cargill Pure Cane Molasses tank car. Again, not sure if it's real or not. This is a older, much older Lionel Standard O Cargill hopper. Probably like a late 90s release, early 2000s. And here we have a Lionel Vision caboose. This has smoke and lights. I really like this caboose. So this Cargill train is Conrail Rail train number C17. Would there really be a Cargill train like this? I don't know. It was just something I decided to put together a while ago, a couple years ago. I do have a couple of Cargill facilities on here. Another one that I scratch built. Cargill, like I said in the beginning of the video, is a huge food industry. So I know people are going to ask me, why do I like Cargill so much? Well, let's take a look at a couple pictures of their facilities. And then we're going to look at a few pictures of their locomotives. And that's how come I fell in love with Cargill. Is when I saw photos of their locomotives, I just fell in love with them. Here we have a photo of a Cargill SD38. Used to be an Penn Central number 6951. But look at these bright colors. I would love to have this locomotive on a Lionel Legacy SD38 for my own facility. I just love these bright colors. Here's a Cargill EMD SD40-2, which used to belong to Norfolk Southern. But believe it or not, before that, it used to be a Burlington Northern locomotive. Again, these bright, beautiful colors are cool. Check out this beauty. This was bought for the Cargill Gainesville, Georgia plant, and its job is to offload unit soybean trains. So how cool is that? A unit soybean train. I just like that kind of stuff. Here's something unusual. Here's a Cargill SD20. Now the EMD SD20 was actually a conversion done by the Illinois Central Gulf, and they converted SD7s and SD24s. Here's a Cargill EMD GP9. I've only touched on a couple of locomotives. Cargill actually has a huge fleet of locomotives and some cool ones. They got Alcos, they got switchers, they got EMDs, cool paint jobs. A lot of these I think would be great in O-Gauge, but hopefully, this piqued your interest into Cargill. But these colorful locomotives and wonderful paint schemes is what originally attracted me to the Cargill factories and industries and stuff like that. And that's why I picked out Cargill to have on my railroad. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time around. Catch you later. Bye.